Good.
I think. Yeah, we're live.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You're not kidding.
Yeah. How have you been?
We're good. We're getting by here. We're hanging in. Everybody's well. Foundation's, chugging along. Hopefully
Okay.
2021 will be a better year for everybody, the foundation included.
Yeah, definitely. I think the whole pandemic has put a lot of people, you know, where they're not going out or whatever. But now the sun is out. It's a gorgeous spring day, and here we are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and how is it affected the Children's Foundation with doing fundraisers and stuff like that?
Well, we pretty much had to cancel every live event we did for 2020. We had to cancel what usually is a February event for 2021. We had moved our golf outing from last spring to this spring. I just moved that to the fall. That'll be October 7th at Mutton Town Club. We
Okay.
normally do a Mike's Hike 5K, and that's in memory of a teacher from Acomstead Elementary. And last year would have been our 10th annual. We wanted to try and do it this year. I think it's going to have to be virtual, which makes me sad, but we want to get it done because this year, this teacher's children are graduating high school. So we
Right.
want to make sure we get that event in. We did a couple of online auctions, which, surprisingly, in the midst of COVID, people were still willing to help us and help us, supporting us so that we can help families, which was totally amazing. I even had a woman donate her first stimulus check to us saying, "I'm working, I don't need this." So that was,
Wow.
amazing. We spent a lot of time feeding families, working with local restaurants who were amazing. Legends in Kings Park, Husk and Vine, Villa Sorrento, Jecko's Deli. I mean, there's so many. I'm sure I'm leaving people off, and I apologize, but they came back to us time and again, can we feed families? So we were doing that. In the midst of COVID, we had a couple families with sick children that had nothing to do with COVID, or a parent was sick, and we got Easter dinners and Mother's Day meals to them last spring. So the community was amazing, and local businesses were amazing, and it helped us get through this.
Yeah, no, there's so many people that pulled together throughout everything. It was really good. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry, one other thing, we even had, and I don't remember, I don't think we spoke about this, but I had someone come to me that had a connection last spring to get KN95 masks. And he said, I don't know how to do it. And we did a fundraiser, and in a week, we had $7,000 donated, and we got masks, and we brought them around to the nursing homes and the VA hospital and the VA home, and they were so appreciative.
Wow.
It was so appreciative. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
we did do a lot of goodwill in 2020 to let people know that, we were still there and we cared, and, we were there to help. So
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So you have a health and wellness challenge coming up.
Yeah. So I'm thanks for the opportunity. I wanted to explain it a little so people understand what we're doing. Last year before COVID in January, we threw together what we called a wellness challenge, and we got sponsors, and the person who lost the greatest percentage of weight won a Peloton at the end of that period. But what we found is there were people who joined, paid their fee, and then we never heard from them again, because at the end of the day, they just wanted to win the Peloton. And I thought, well, that's not a wellness journey. That's a biggest weight loss challenge. So we wanted to structure something this year. I'm outside in my yard on this beautiful day. Do you hear the helicopter above?
Yeah.
The plane above? Sorry. I thought hearing birds would be nice, but I didn't plan on helicopters and planes.
That's okay.
So we thought, let's structure it differently. And after talking to Dr. Scott at Smithtown Wellness and the ladies who approached me from doTERRA about getting involved, we decided we were going to make this a wellness challenge. And, at the end of the day, wellness is a journey, and we are trying to provide you the map. So we got together with a bunch of local businesses and said, look, provide us something that we can include in our wellness challenge as people join. And it's $199 to join, by the way. They're getting a lot for that money, and they're trying new things. So if I may, for that fee, when people join, they're getting use at Energy Fitness in St. James for the period of the challenge, which starts April 5th and ends just before Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
So that's pretty amazing right there. Then there's a young man who has a franchise called AWatt Fit, and he's a mobile personal trainer, and he brings the training to you. So that's a pretty cool concept, especially if you don't want to go into a facility. So he's giving us a session for that. Then there's a new Club Pilates studio in Lake Grove, and he's giving everyone who joins the challenge a free reformer class to try a reformer Pilates. And then I'm excited about Dance On, a dance studio, is giving us a dance class. So if anyone ever wanted to try a dance class, or if your inner dancer needs to come out, those are all ways to get moving. Yeah. On top of that, it's not just about, the exercise part. We have coupons from Fresh Market and Sweet Soul Bakery in St. James. Yeah. Soul Bowl, Acai Bowl in Hop Hog. Who am I leaving out? On the food front. We also have Smithtown Running has been an amazing community business and has helped out with Mike's Hike for the last 10 years. They have given us a gift card. If you want to get fitted with the right sneakers, that's the place to go. We also have help from Maya Salon. They are giving everyone a free salt booth therapy session, and it's an individual booth. It's like a telephone booth, so you're not in there with other people. So if that's something that you're concerned about during COVID, they're also giving us an organic facial peel, and Levita Massage is giving us something for all of our participants. So that's a whole heck of a lot for $199.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a really big package that you could take advantage of. So now, what are the rules of the event?
Okay, so what people have to do is they have to go onto the Smithtown Children's Foundation website under events and register to join it. And they need to do that before April 5th. So they really have this week to make that decision if this is something they want to try. And really, I encourage everybody to check it out. You really don't have a lot to lose. And you may find something you like to do, or something you'd like to try or taste. And this is your opportunity to do that. And you're also supporting the foundation. The other part of this is doTERRA oils, and they advocate for a healthy lifestyle. And you will get some samples in everybody will get a goodie bag. So I call it a goodie bag of opportunities for you. Okay. And they can try that. So after they register, they'll be invited to our private Facebook group, where all of our partners and sponsors will be posting videos, encouraging posts, invitations to join seminars about various topics, from, orthotic care for your feet from Dr. Scott, to skinny jeans Zoom video from doTERRA. doTERRA also has something called a Zytoscan, and it basically scans your body, and then they tell you which oils, you would benefit from. I should also point out that everything I just described to you is included in the registration. But should you want to buy additional oils, get orthotics from Scott, etc., that's all additional, not required. It's not required, but it's just to give you things to try and new things to learn, and maybe just get a new mindset about your health and take charge of your health. Okay. So at that point, what happens at the end of the wellness challenge, right? So we have prizes thanks to our sponsors, and give me a sec to just tell you they are Jen O'Brien at State Farm, Sandra Scanny from Barnum Financial, Pure Mammography, Mercedes-Benz. Have I left anyone out? Oh, and Competition BMW.
Oh,
So
wow.
courtesy of our
Okay.
sponsors, we're going to have a prize. Last year we did the Peloton. This year's new craze is the Mirror by Lululemon. And that's
Okay.
about a $1,500 prize right there.
Yeah.
We'll also, Energy is giving us a 6-month membership with 10 elite training sessions. And the gentleman from AWatt Fit will give you 7 mobile training sessions at locations of your choosing with up to 7 people. So you
Okay.
could invite 6 friends over and work out in your driveway, blast the music and have fun. So those are
Nice.
the prizes. I mean, doTERRA and Fresh Market and Levita and my other sponsors and members of this challenge will also be providing prizing. But those are the 3 main prizes that I think, all of them combined are valued at over $5,000-6,000. So
Yeah.
that's incentive right there. Now, how do you get to win these prizes? So we're treating this like a scavenger hunt.
Okay.
So once you register and you join the Facebook group, the first thing on there should be my smiling face with an introduction video on what your next steps are.
Okay.
And just watching that, you get a raffle ticket. When you go to Scott for your initial weigh-in, which you should make your appointment the week of April 5th, you get a raffle ticket for doing that. When you watch the doTERRA Intro to Oils video, you get a ticket for that. When you go to Energy, you get a ticket for that. So the more of these things you do and try, provide you with more raffle tickets. And I'm
Okay.
hoping that since this runs through the end of Memorial Day weekend, I'm hoping that the following week or the week thereafter, we can actually do a live together event for all of our participants outdoors somewhere, and we can announce all the raffles and pat everybody
Mhm.
on the back and give them a high five look, maybe your goal is simply to drink more water. This Facebook group is a great support, a great way to do that.
Yeah.
Encourage one another, ask questions. So that's the plan. And I would also say that if weight loss is your main goal, that's okay too. And we'll do something different, whether it's you get additional raffle tickets because you lost the greatest percentage of weight at the end of the challenge, or whether we have a separate prize for you for doing that. I haven't decided yet what we want to do, but I think you should be incentivized for that as well.
So the goal really is to collect as many raffle tickets as you can,
Yeah,
and then you're going to utilize those raffle tickets to raffle off the prizes that you have at the end of the contest.
correct. Correct.
And raffle tickets will only be given out during certain points in the contest.
Nope. When people when they join this Facebook group after they've registered, and they watch my video, the video says, after you watch this video, type your name in the comments. You've just earned a raffle ticket. So we
Okay.
want them to do that. When they use their Fresh Market coupon, we give them a raffle ticket. So it's really going to be honor system with some of the things, but like Energy can tell
Okay.
us who came and worked out. Club
Mhm.
Pilates, the events where people go, they will be able to tell us who participated. So that's really our goal. And if you go to Energy, if you do
So,
this and then you go to Energy 5 times in a week, that's 5 raffle tickets. We want you to get out there and make the most out of this challenge.
okay. So there's like a check-in type of system that you're utilizing that the people can accumulate raffle tickets through checking in or going to Energy Fitness or going to Scott to weigh in or
Yes,
and going to Fresh
exactly,
Market. Okay.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's exactly it. So that's the wellness challenge in a nutshell. It does take a little explaining, so thank you for giving me the time to do this today so
Yeah.
people can really understand what the goal is here.
Yeah. Well, ultimately the goal is to raise some funds for the Smithtown Children's Foundation.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we have families right now who need help, and some of them are because of COVID, some of them have nothing to do with COVID, and but they're there, and
Yeah.
they're local,
Yeah.
and they're local. So
Yeah. That's great. It's great.
I
And
mean,
it's also Also
Go ahead.
gets people out again and
Yeah.
gets them active. And, I see more and more people every single day, but, now we need to start getting
Listen,
back to real.
I was behind a bus the other day and I was happy. A school
Yeah.
bus, and I was like,
I
"Oh, the
know.
kids, it's great,"
I
like,
know.
wow,
Now
kids
there's
are on the
finally
bus.
traffic again.
Yeah, yay. I told people complain about working. I said, don't complain that you're working because you have a job, and there are people who don't. So you have to appreciate that right now, right?
Yeah.
Listen, a
Imagine,
wise,
I just thought of that. Imagine like you never appreciated Long Island traffic until the pandemic happened. You know what I mean?
right, right. It's fun. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But listen, as far as wellness, somebody recently said to me, um, and I love this quote, don't leash your health and wellness, own it. So as somebody in
Yeah.
real estate, you can probably relate to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. I mean, well, you have to own everything ultimately you're responsible for your well-being, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, I look at it like this with this wellness journey and challenge. The more people we can keep healthy, that's the less amount of families we need to help.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Great.
But yeah,
I'm going to post all the links to the event and how people can sign up
perfect.
below in the comments and
Yep, yep,
in
that'd
the
be great.
header.
And if anyone's
And
interested in the doTERRA, I'll give you my link for that as well under my account.
yeah, feel
And
free to
about
comment.
depending on if someone makes a purchase, depending on what they order and when they order it, the foundation gets anywhere from 20 to 30% back. So that's a really nice give back from a business like that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, great. Thank you. I know it was a
Thank
little
you.
it was a little impromptu Smithtown Live. I know we've been like stagnant for a little while, but it hasn't been
But
too
we're
many
back.
people. Yeah, it
We're
hasn't
back.
been too many. Yeah. So I'm going to
Uh,
get this going again.
yeah, that's awesome. That's
All
awesome.
right.
Thanks for reaching out, and thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your
Enjoy
day.
this beautiful day. You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.